Welcome back to the Plus Side of Nashville. We've been talking about Camp Kesem, a summer camp that supports children through and beyond a parent's cancer. Camp Kesem is held during the summer. It is organized, fundraised, and staffed completely by college students at Vanderbilt. And two of them are my guests, Lucas Wesolowski, and who's the camp's volunteer coordinator, and Emily Sharp, who's the co-director at the camp. And before we went to the break, we were talking a little bit about how you have that time where the kids are able to sort of express what's going on with their parent, family member who with cancer. That has to sort of be as emotional for everybody in there, including yourselves. What's it like being a camp counselor? Do you guys have any sort of personal experience with this yourselves?
Yeah, actually, when I was 3 years old, I battled leukemia. So ever since that whole endeavor, I kind of dedicated my life to that whole aspect, so different organizations and things like that. And then when I got to Vanderbilt, made some friends who were on Camp Kesem, friends like Emily, and kind of just worked my way into serving this population. So.
And it seems like it fits you perfect.
Yeah.
To kind of give back and so forth. What about you? What's it been like for you, Emily, as a counselor?
It's been so interesting, and because we kind of group all these kids together as kids who are dealing with a parent's cancer, which is very cool because they can kind of connect all through this. But one of the most important things for me was realizing that every kid's kind of journey through this is so unique and so different. Every family's journey is different. And so seeing how each kid handles it a little bit differently is really interesting. But my favorite thing is when a kid comes to camp and on the first day I see them really shy and really just like quiet, kind of scared to interact with even the counselors or with the other kids. And then on the last day they're leaving and they're crying because they don't want to go home, or just they've made these friends and they're exchanging phone numbers and trying to figure out how they can see each other again soon. So that is so cool to see them kind of come out of this little bubble where they come in.
And you guys have a reunion, so they are able to see each other again.
Yeah, we have 2 reunions, one in the fall and then one in the spring. So the fall we went to a roller rink, had a couple of campers and a few counselors show up, and we skated. And then in the spring, one of the campers' families actually opened up their home, and we had outdoor laser tag, which was a huge hit. Everyone had so much fun. Best part, middle of school, middle of finals for us. So it was a good break.
Definitely. It was stress relief for the counselors. Definitely.
So this is a 1-week-long camp every summer. And the kids get a chance to sort of forget about, I guess, you know, home for just like a quick minute. If a parent is sitting out there, or someone who knows a child who thinks this would be a really good camp for my child or someone I know, how do they go about getting their child signed up for Camp Kesem? So
we do all of our sign-ups online, and this year we are actually full and we have a wait list for campers, just because it's been such a growing camp. But there are always new chapters opening up in the Southeast at different schools around the country, and we will definitely be looking for campers to sign up for next summer. So we have a website. It's www.campkesem.org/Vanderbilt. So I would say that's the best resource for parents. But we are always here to talk if parents need any resources. The Camp Kesem National website also has really good resources for parents and children alike dealing with the parent's cancer.
Because Camp Kesem is a national camp. It's not just here in Nashville. And the interesting thing, I asked you before we went on about the name. Lucas, tell us exactly what Kesem means and where that name came from.
Yeah, so Kesem is actually magic in Hebrew. It was started in 2000 at Stanford University by a Hillel community there, and it's kind of branched out. Now there's 80 chapters in over 38 states, and it's branched a little bit away from the Hebrew aspect of it, but we still keep the name Kesem because the whole experience is magical for us, but also for the kids. So,
what seems to be, and I don't know, you guys may do sort of a survey to find out what the kids liked most at the end of camp type thing. What seems to be the favorite thing for everybody?
I think the kids definitely like the really fun, crazy things because they love just being able to be kids and be loud and play. And so I think Lucas might have mentioned this. We do this thing called messy games, and the funnest part of that is getting to get the counselors really dirty. They get to squirt chocolate syrup and ice cream and paint. And we took this picture at the end where you couldn't even recognize anybody from the next person. We were all just covered in paint.
That does sound fun.
Yeah, but anything like that, swimming.
You said how many camp how many campers do you typically have? Where's the camp going to be this year?
Yeah, so we have just over 60 campers and are looking to have 35 counselors in camp. This year is at Indian Creek Camp, which is about 45 minutes to an hour away. Last year was at a different camp. So,
how many Vanderbilt students are counselors? You said 35?
We're looking to have 35. So far, our struggle is always to get guy counselors. We have 26 girl counselors and 2 guy counselors right now. So we're still recruiting the guys this summer. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
You break the activities down though based on age, not so much boy-girl.
Yeah.
But it's more or less age. What's the youngest of the counselors' age, and then the oldest?
So 6 is the youngest, and then we go up through 16. And then there's a program for counselors in training who are kids who went as kids, and now they're coming back as 17 and 18-year-olds to train to be camp counselors.
Do you sometimes have brothers, sisters, siblings come?
Lots of them.
Yeah, I
a
think
lot of
that would be a great idea, you know, if there's 2 or more in the family, because the whole family's going through it. Well, this is a wonderful, wonderful camp, and I'm so proud of you guys. You know, you could be doing so many other things a week of you being on summer break, but this is what you're doing, volunteer for your 2nd year. Congratulations, and thank you so much for being here to tell us all about Camp Kesem.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
It's been my pleasure. Well, when we come back, we're going to hear of a man who overcame his share of life's challenges and is now on a mission to help inner city children. We'll meet Papa Joe Bradford, founder of Elijah's Heart, after this break.